All right, I'm Carlos Duran. I am the financial literacy specialist for the 88th Readiness Division, U.S. Army Reserve. This is a picture of Barcelona. Never been there. Looks like a gorgeous city. Um, so today I'm going to show you a couple things, and we're not always in the best position financially. Yeah, I talk about investing. I talk about getting this mortgage and buying things and securing a house and securing your retirement. But we all get into trouble sometimes. Sometimes you don't know whether to pay for formula or whether to pay that utility bill or whether you just have so much money and it only goes so far, and then some people end up getting burned. And what happens when they get burned is they send you to collections. Now, I get a lot of questions about, hey, what can collection people do? How do I find out if I owe this debt? How can I get them to stop calling me? And I don't have the answers to everything, but I do know where to look if I don't know the answer, and that's part of it, right? We can't. Our just brains aren't big enough. There's too much going on to just know everything about everything, especially something like collections, because collections changes all the time. How they can call you? Can they use a robo device? They're one of those automatic callers. Um, it goes state by state. Some are, federal laws. You get stuff changing all the time. Some are a little more lenient on medical bills. Other bills go full on collection. Stuff like rent. Can you go be sent to collections for back rent? A lot of this stuff is state by state, and some of it is based on counties. So it's really impossible to know what law is around you. But fortunately, we have what's called the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. This is the government agency that watches out for you financially. Okay. A couple things I want to show you on here. This site has a lot of good information. I had a consumer financial protection uh, person show up to one of my financial literacy classes, and he was very informative. He got a lot of questions. I just wanted to show you a few things so you could do research. I don't know what good you are at doing research, but I found this interesting. Let's see, explore data. Is this what he was looking at? Yeah, check this out. Check this out. So this is all the complaints filed by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. It shows up here that there is 371,000 complaints filed so far this year, all on credit reporting and other consumer reports. So uh, people are upset about their credit. It's stuff shows up on your credit and you don't know where it came from, you don't know how it got there, but it's ruining your credit, and you can't get that house, and you just got a big interest rate on your car. Um, Debt collection 20,000. Checking your savings accounts, credit cards. I'm surprised by this credit card one down here. I mean, credit cards is not the wild wild west anymore. There's only a couple big credit card companies, so maybe that's why there's not very many. But then if you look over here, this is the total in 3 years: 4 million credit reporting complaints filed. That's crazy. I want to see all. 4 million total. Looks like these two are the same, but they added. So that could be 6.1 million. Yeah, so a lot of complaints. A lot of people out there feeling the pain, just like you are, just like some of us did growing up and having a young family. So what can you do about it? Well, this whole section, consumer education, is all for you guys. There's money topics. I'd go to this debt collection one just because that's on topic. So there's all kinds of information here. Credit counselors. Did you guys know that a credit counselor or some of those people that help you with your credit can't be can't charge up front. They have to charge on the back end once they've helped you fix your credit. That's something good to know, right? How many people say we'll fix your credit for $500 or something? Yeah, turns out they can't do that, according to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau representative that I heard yesterday. Um, so that was interesting. Let's look at what did I want to look at? How to reply to a debt creditor or a debt collector. You have them calling, you have them sending you letters. Uh, Click right here, and they have all these letters right here. I do not owe this debt. This is a template that you send. You fill it out yourself, obviously, and you send it to the people bothering you about the debt. And obviously, if you do owe the debt, then this letter may not work for you. But this is legal jargon that um, used to try and get them to stop calling you. You could use this letter. There's more. I need more information about this debt. How many people call you up say you owe $500 to Mercy Hospital? What Mercy Hospital? There's a bunch of them. And for what? I've been to Mercy Hospital a lot. So tell me what this debt is about. So need for more information here. I want you to stop contacting me. I want the debt collector to only notify me through my lawyer. So some of you guys with your plans at work, with your insurance at work, have what's called a legal plan. Sometimes it's through MetLife, I think is the popular one, but there's other ones out there. They have an option where you can talk to a bankruptcy attorney. Now, you don't have to file bankruptcy, but what that does is, one, you could use this letter and say, hey, contact my lawyer. I have a lawyer now. What that legal plan does is retains the lawyer without you coming out of pocket. And you meet with the bankruptcy attorney, and what he does is takes all your statements and he fills out all this information for you and says, hey, you're not going to be able to make your bills. You qualify for this type of bankruptcy, or you qualify for this other type of bankruptcy, or whatever it is, or you don't qualify at all. Pay your bills. You got plenty of money here. You're just doing dumb stuff with it. Whatever the case may be, one, you have legal representation, and two, you have an expert in bankruptcy who can tell you whether you're circling the drain or not. Okay? And on top of that, maybe the lawyer can scare away some of these debt collectors. You know. So yeah, this is good information. This is called the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau. Here's how you file a complaint if they're not adhering to your contact, saying, hey, I'm going to pay you $10 a month. That's all I can do. And they keep saying, well, that's not good enough. Well, it's got to be good enough because all I got is $10. So if you want to submit a complaint, here's how you submit a complaint to them. They told me that they usually resolve them in about 15 days. I thought that was pretty good. I get some questions about reverse mortgages. Here's some information about reverse mortgages. Prepaid cards, payday loans. This is just a good site to keep up to date on in terms of collections and scams that are out there. He also went over frauds and scams. There are a lot of scams out there, and they keep getting more creative and more creative. Here's some of them right here that he went over, but yeah, be aware of scams as well. If you don't, if you get a bad feeling about somebody you're on the phone with or somebody you're talking to, just step away. Look up some of the information that they're talking about. Maybe identify some key points that you can remember, and see if they're legit or not. Um, yeah, so I just wanted to share this with you. I thought it was good information. As always, here's my contact info. Oh, did I want to do that? Here's my contact info. You can call me, make an appointment, and we can talk. Need some help? We can talk. All right. I am out of here.